Headed inside Gold's gym here. They had a spin-a-thon this morning, 4 hours of spinning, and I believe Jessie's been inside 3 hours already. An unbelievable amount of cardio. And after this, she's headed over to Gillberg's to actually continue wrestling training today. So, pretty proud of her. Pretty intense day. Tired?
3.5 hours, I'm still going.
You got another 3.5 in you yet?
Huh?
Another, what, a half hour or so?
Yep. And Subway flatbread. Yes!
Alright, so here we are, living it day by day. You are a superstar, at least that's what you used to always say. Go where you want to, but don't you forget this, baby. It's not where you've been, it's where you are. All you need is a helping hand and someone to say, it's alright. It's alright.
Hi, so you work for Gold's Gym?
I do. My name's Andrea.
And you help put the event together?
Yes, the spin-a-thon in the mall for American Diabetes Association.
Do you do this every year, or was
Yes,
this the first
this is
time?
the fifth year we've done the spin-a-thon.
How many people did you have today?
We had about 100 bikes out there, and about 3 of the hours were sold out. The last hour we have about half the bikes moving.
Wow. Yeah, because Jessie's been on there, I think, since it started today, which is pretty impressive.
Very good.
So Jessie's mom, how are you doing today?
Hi, thank you.
So how long has she been out here spinning this morning?
Since about 8:30 this morning.
Non-stop, or they have had breaks?
Non-stop. They get about a 10-minute break, but she really doesn't. She just keeps on going.
I saw quite a few empty bikes. Were they full earlier? And people
They were totally full at 9, and as each hour went on, it got less and less, and this is we're on the 4th hour, so
wow.
Not quite a lot of people left.
Pretty impressed.
I'm here to see her trainer and herself, because I've yet to see her trainer, so.
Very good. Well, nice to meet you.
Thank you.
Nice to meet you. So, Jessie's father, nice of you to come out. It's a family affair today. Everyone came out.
Pretty exciting.
She's been here basically almost 4 hours now?
Been here since about 8:30. They started at 9.
Yeah. Well, Gillberg said she's a real gym rat, and one of the hardest workers he's ever had, really.
She was on spring break this week and spent 5 days in the gym. A couple days it was 4 hours a day. I don't see where she gets her stamina.
Wow. And is it a mix of cardio, a mix of weight, and then wrestling training as well?
Yeah, she'll go to Gold's for a couple hours and do cardio, weights, and then she'll go do at Gillberg's and do the wrestling technique.
Very good. Very good. Have you seen her at MCW shows before? And
yeah, I've seen her. Most of the time she's like an escort.
Yeah.
But Gillberg had a...
or a valet, I guess.
Yeah, valet, yeah. Yeah, that's a technical term. But they had a match on a Friday night where she actually wrestled somebody else.
Oh, very good.
It was a girls' match. It was a 3-way. It was really cool to watch her actually do some of the moves she talks about doing.
Yep.
And then actually see her doing it was pretty cool.
Very good. Well, I think they have another show this summer at MCW, right? So I think she's working towards being on that show. And so Jessie also, has been training for marathons. She was telling me about.
Yeah, that's her new cardio. Is that she's been doing a lot of elliptical. She does a lot of spin, but she wants to run. So she just did a half marathon about 5 months ago in about 2 hours and 15 minutes, which is pretty impressive for someone that's never been a big runner. She's pretty tickled. So now she's trying to improve her speed. I don't see how she does it.
Yeah. I'm pretty pretty impressed. I know that training for marathons, or even half marathons, is very intense. You have to be very, very diligent, right? Like 4 miles one day, and then 8 miles, got back and forth. Yeah.
And the girl she's running with now has been talks the whole time they're running. So what she's done is she's trying to increase her speed without her really knowing it. They ran 4 miles yesterday at like a 9.5-minute clip, which is pretty damn good.
Yeah, it is.
I mean, pretty good speed.
Yeah, so what's nice is that she seems to have a mix of things she enjoys with the spinning, the cardio, you know, the wrestling, and other stuff. Overall, really just changing her whole body shape and just her whole fitness.
It's really been a change in her lifestyle, and she's amazing. What she's eating, the time she's spending involved, it's pretty impressive.
But did you know that she liked pro wrestling for all these years, or that this would be something that she would want to do?
This is something I kind of, she saw it on TV, said I'd like to go. I took her one time, and it's been, it was a hook. I mean, we went all over the place. We went to, WrestleMania in Houston.
Yeah, yeah.
That was her graduation present, right? Her and another friend, we went down there for that. We would go around and watch, Mr. Anderson.
Oh, yeah, yeah, she's a big Mr. Anderson fan.
We would follow him around wherever he would do signings. We'd get in the car and go 2 hours wherever he was so she could to see him. She loves the Undertaker, and Undertaker doesn't do any signings. But
yeah, they always keep him in character.
Yeah.
They protect him in that way.
But it was just one of those things where you said, hey, would you like to go see this? And it's been, boom, 10 years of keep going, you know?
Yeah, I went to WrestleMania 25 also. That was a great show. I really enjoyed it. Yeah.
It was awesome. I'm not a big wrestling guy, but I enjoyed that. That was awesome.
It was nice to meet your parents.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Very supportive.
I can't believe all these bikes were filled in here this morning.
Oh yeah, all of them. The people can't last for 4 hours.
So your trainer is one of the instructors here?
Yes. I take her class every week. She got me to run my first half marathon. I run with her every week.
And your dad was telling me you're doing some kind of marine. What are you doing next month in Pennsylvania?
Yeah, tough mudder.
Oh my God.
Fire, mud, underwater tunnels, running through electricity. I'm gonna die. I'm doing it with her. So.
It never stops, does it?
No.
You gotta keep pushing.
Yep. Every new challenge.
Hey, you're going on there. Now we gotta straighten out. Yeah, look. Come over here. Turn your knees hanging out. I'll throw him a fat ass and push him that way. Ready? Alright, right there. That's good. Alright, now just lift it up. Lift it up and put all the shit on.
Put all this shit.
Ready?
Okay. 1, 2, 3. What the?
Ready?
Yes. Thank you.
So you have a MCW show coming up in July, right?
Yes, there are a few MCW shows coming up, one being in a few weeks, but yes, July 30th, Shane Shamrock Cup, Royal Cup, number 11. So it's the WrestleMania of MCW.
Oh, very good. And are you preparing for that? You said you have a show coming up even before that, though?
Yeah,
Or?
there are multiple shows, and now that MCW is getting into high gear now, we're pushing the envelope and doing as many shows as possible, including the Rage TV tapings that are happening here at the school too. So,
How often do they tape?
every month.
Every month, okay.
And they film about 4 shows, and the first show is actually going to be televised. Should be April 1st. So.
And what do they do for you in terms of getting you ready for those shows? Do they kind of tell you ahead of time what you're going to be doing on those shows? You can work on things, or?
Not usually far in advance. Right now, I'm just doing ballet stuff. So there's really, I'm just trying to be heel, trying to put over my guys, and just make them look good.
And you manage the high rollers, is that right?
The Holy Rollers.
The Holy Rollers.
The Holy Rollers. One of them in the ring right now teaching the guys Earl the Pearl and Ramblin' Rich. It's always a good day to be a Holy Roller.
Well, what challenges are there for you to be a valet and you say try to put them over? How hard is that for you?
They're really great at what they do. At this point, they're just, and the guys that they're working right now with Fed Up are extremely over because the Holy Rollers work so hard in making that happen. People, if we counted all the Fed Up that were at the last show, then we're like, wow, it's easy to be hated because people love Fed Up right now so much. So it's awesome. Over 10 years.
Now, when they're practicing like this, are they working through a match or just working through different skill sets?
A little bit of both. Today, right now, as you can see, they're working on the specifics in order to make when they do work a match that much better.
Right.
Not everyone is to the point of being able to work matches yet.
Now, there's a lot of guys here. How many girls come here to train?
Me, Amber, and Megan. 3.
So there's 3, yeah.
3.
Right.
3 hard-working girls.
Well, see, that's interesting because then, do you feel like you don't have enough variety though when you train because you're getting kind of used to their styles where there's a lot of guys here to train?
Well, I work with the guys. Also, I think in order to be a good wrestler, as a good woman, you need to work like a guy.
Yeah.
You need to be a step above. So I'm glad I have the opportunity to do that.
What's your ring name? What's your ring name? Have you guys been working together a lot?
We have. We actually came from a previous school, which will remain nameless at this point. But in comparison, it is absolutely nothing in comparison. The guy that owns it cheated us out of lots of money. He knows nothing. Or at least he thinks he does. In comparison to what's here. And we both have our story with that. We had our first little match at that school. It was a good time.
Oh, together or?
Yeah, but it was. It was one of those like, oh god, I don't even want to think about it. It was so like terrible. Well, that's why we're here to improve.
Sure.
Exactly. We're here to learn.
How often are you able to come train?
Excuse me?
How often are you able to come train here?
Once, twice a week. We live pretty far. She lives far. How long do you have to drive? About an hour and a half. So.
What's your day job?
Well, I actually quit my last job, but it was at Subway. Mm-hmm. She's in high school.
Oh, okay. Oh, wow. Well, what made you decide you wanted to be a wrestler?
I loved it. I mean, I have 4 brothers, so that's it.
Yeah. That was like self-defense almost.
Oh my god.
How often do you guys come here to train?
Once a week.
Here once a week?
Yeah. Every Saturday.
Will you be here basically the whole day, like 12 to 5 type?
Yeah. I'm from Virginia, but...
What part of Virginia?
Just south of Richmond.
Okay. Oh, wow. You drove quite a way to get here.
3 hours, but it's worth it.
I'm from Ashburn, so yeah, only took me an hour. I was like, I thought that was long.
It's usually 3, but with people driving,
yeah,
it's closer to 4. But
I admire your dedication, man.
It's worth it.
How long have you been training with Gillberg here?
About a month here. But we've been doing it for about 2 years.
Wow. Coming in from?
Same place.
Oh, really?
Yeah, just south of Richmond.
What made you decide to come up here to suburban Maryland versus maybe some other schools down? Are there any closer?
Yeah. There's some closer, but there's nothing really exists.
Credibility-wise.
Yeah. Credibility-wise.
For the price and the credibility, this is the place to train. They know what they're doing, and it's worth it.
Yeah, so you're not going to get in the ring today after spinning?
Killing me. I love being in there at any opportunity I can. I have a problem with my legs giving out on me a lot because I don't know why. And I have a problem with jumping. We're working on it. But yeah, they give out on me a lot. And after 4 hours of spin today, I can only imagine I could just end up falling. And I don't need that. But
yeah, anybody's knees would have a problem after that today.
I love it though.
I think I was tired just from watching.
2,000 calories is pretty awesome. I had to have been.
Yeah. Just bumps and bruises that you didn't expect. You know, man, this really, I got to ice everything on Sunday.
Yes, there have been a lot of things. I have my tail. My tailbone is terrible. I have a permanent bruise bump there that's never going to go away. I've just decided that it won't go away. And just every time you get in the shower, it's like, oh. And I just recently hurt my thumb. That's cool. I couldn't put it into a fist the other day. I'm like,
I'm not laughing at you. I think I'm laughing. I'm laughing with you.
I wasn't laughing.
This has been it's a good day to show up here. It's interesting to see the bigger turnout than last time I was here. And I mean, I guess what happens is, right, people pay their money and then they can come when they want to come. Is that how it works?
Yeah.
I mean, whatever fits in their schedule.
Yep, it's all up to them. We don't chase anybody to come down. Wrestling, what you get into it.
Yeah. So you don't have a problem though finding time in the ring because with only 2 rings, you have enough time to actually get your spots in every day when you're here?
I do. And it's all about not necessarily being in the ring, but also listening. That's why, even if I'm, here today and not going to be getting in the ring, I'm still here. I'm listening to their critiques, so I don't mess up, and do what they did.
Yep.
Or any story that these guys tell because they've been in it for so long. Anything. I learn something coming out of here every single time. Every single time.
Yeah. I'm learning something too. I'm learning that I know I couldn't have done this.
But it's all about also repetition.
Yeah, that's what we're getting from watching a lot of this footage. Is they do it over and over and over again, right?
Yeah, and not just but also seeing it. If you see it done incorrectly, or you see it done correctly, you'll adjust to that.
Do you watch? I know you went to WrestleMania 25, but do you watch wrestling every week on television?
I need to get back because I need to get back to regular watching it again. Only because I'm gonna probably end up running into these people within the next 10 years, and what they're looking for on television. So I need to.
But you probably watch it differently now.
Oh God,
right?
Yeah.
Because
it's really hard, especially with my friends that I used to go to shows with. I can't do. It's not the same anymore. I'm actually having had this conversation with my friend Courtney last night over dinner. She was upset because she's like, "Well, you guys are talking about it this way and this way." I'm like, "But it's just a different perspective. You can't change it once you're in it. It's just how it is."
Yeah, you're in the business.
I used to Baltimore Monster Factory back in the early 90s, 91, 92 to about 94.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
Did you always know you wanted to be a trainer and open an academy?
No, actually I just wanted to be a wrestler, and then it just, I want to pass it on. That's what I want to do.
Yeah, that's right.
That's what I'm doing to every one of them. I'm fulfilling their dream to be a wrestler. Some people want to be baseball players, some people want to be football players. We want to be wrestlers, you know what I mean?
Absolutely,
That's
absolutely.
what it's about.
Out of the students you have come here, how many of them actually make it through the entire program?
Oh, so far we've only had we started.
Wow, that's excellent.
We've only had one, and we got a little over. I think we got 21 students now.
Pretty good.
Yeah, that is. And usually, it's about a 60% dropout rate.
Wow.
But we're trying new techniques and everything, and how to train, and that's what you want. You don't want to drop out. What it is when you have a school of this magnitude, when you get a bunch of students and then they pay their monthly payments, then your rent is paid. You're basically guaranteed. If you got dropouts, then you got to go through. I got to sue you. I got to do.
Oh man, yeah.
You know what I mean? I don't.
What is the cost of a program like this? Do you sign up for 6 months, or how does that work?
It's a year program.
Okay.
And it costs $2,500 to be a wrestler.
And then, are you guaranteed to work at MCW?
You're guaranteed to work MCW. I can't guarantee anything else.
Sure.
You know what I mean? It's because we are the official school of MCW.
Right.
So.
It's alright, alright, alright.